It is 7:30ish right now on a Friday. Have my coffee. I'm ready to go to work, but I thought before I did that, I would come out and just kind of walk around and just see what's going on out here. It was really cool yesterday, and so things are confused. I'm also confused because why was it 65 degrees yesterday on June whatever 13th or whatever yesterday was? I don't know. I haven't had any coffee yet. I realized that in my last garden tour, I did not show you part of the garden, and it is probably one of my favorite parts, so I'm not sure why I forgot. But back here I have sunflowers, and I love sunflowers, and these are not the Velvet Beauties that I have back in the corner. These are, I'm not sure what they're called, but they are more red towards the center and then they are yellow on the edges. And so they are going to be about 6 feet tall, and I'm about 5.5 feet tall. So when they bloom, they should be taller than me. Right now they are about mid-back to me, so they are growing quite a lot. And I love coming out here and looking at how much they grow every day, because they do grow every day and it's very visible. So here they are. There are 6 right here, 5, I don't know. This one right here on the end, it's a little shorter, is weird because I don't know if it's 2 seeds, but see there's 2 stems coming out, so I'm not really sure what is going on here, but they both look like they're gonna have like a flower head on them. So I don't know, I'm just gonna let them grow, and that one might be a little puny, but that's okay. These bigger ones are doing well, growing. They do have a little bit of bug damage, but not much. When they were younger, down here you can see this leaf is like has a big chunk out of it. Yeah, and see this one's getting another big, I don't know, maybe that's just supposed to be like that, I don't know. I have never actually grown sunflowers like as an adult. When I was little, my mom grew sunflowers next to our garage, and I loved them. I loved them so much. And so now this year, I'm trying to attract bees, and I'm trying to attract butterflies and all of that, and I just want it to look pretty, so I just thought I'd plant some sunflowers. And these are the shorter variety, so they'll be about as tall as this trellis back here, I think, probably. I don't know, maybe a little shorter, maybe a little taller, I don't know. But yeah, so that's just something I completely forgot about. And then I also have over here, I have some stir-fry broccoli underneath the sunflowers. And that's a random story because I wasn't going to plant broccoli. I've planted broccoli before, and it's just kind of, for me, the amount of space it takes up is not worth it for the amount of broccoli that you get, or that I got. So I have pretty much stopped growing that. But my grandpa called me one day and he said, I accidentally bought some broccoli, do you want it? And I was like, okay. So he accidentally bought what's called stir-fry broccoli, and looks like this. Let's move this sunflower out of the way. See, it's just little broccolis. There's one back there, and some of these are probably ready to harvest, like that one and this one. And there's one down there. And like, you can eat the broccoli leaves also, like in stir fries or whatever, but yeah, these are just little broccolis. And then there's one over here that's moving a little slow, but it does have a little broccoli in there. So yeah, I have 2 of these right now, and I'm not sure if they'll make it once it actually gets hot. It's been cool, so they've been happy out here. I am thinking that once it does actually get hot though, which hasn't happened yet, it's June 14th today, and yesterday it was 65 degrees. Right now it's like 50 and I'm out here in shorts and a denim and a tank top. Once it does actually get hot, that broccoli will die, it'll bolt. And so I'll pull it out and put something there. I'm going to do kale and garlic and radishes and peas in my fall garden, and so I may use that spot for like kale, because you can sow that in the ground in like August here. So that's kind of, I think, what I might do. I don't know, I have some time to think about it, because the summer garden has barely even, you'll see, the summer garden has barely started. We're kind of in that sweet spot of everything's in the ground. There's some fruit coming, but it hasn't really taken off and exploded yet, which is fine. I'm gonna show you the little lemon boy because I love this little tomato that's on here. So there he is. He's getting big. I'm gonna put my coffee down. He has a little bit of a split, or like a scar, but I think it's gonna be okay. I'm not sure how big he's gonna get. That'll be fun to see. So with tomatoes, what happens is if they don't have enough water, if they have too much water, if they don't have enough water, if it rains a lot and then it's a drought, sometimes they will split and they'll have like those little scars on them. And usually it's not that big of a deal, but sometimes it splits so much and it scars where you kind of just have to like toss it, you know, you can't eat it. I do have a friend with a pig, and so I think any tomatoes I get like that I can't eat, any produce in general I get that is not edible or usable, I think I'm gonna give to them for their little friend, their little pig friend. So yeah, this is just a typical Friday morning. I had some extra time this morning, so I thought I would just come out, walk through the garden a little bit. Now I'm gonna go make some breakfast and go to work. Last night I came out and I pruned my onions, and I didn't know you were even supposed to do that, or you could do that. So what I did was I cut off some of the tops that were folded over, and I took them inside and I soaked them in the sink to clean them, and then I just chopped them up and I put them in the freezer. And so I had some last night with dinner. I mixed them with asparagus and roasted them in the oven, and it was really good. So this morning I think I'm gonna make a little bit of an omelet with some of those onion tops and some leftover chicken from last night and some cheese. I think that's what we're gonna have. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.